What is going on, guys? It is your boy Icy, and today we're gonna be playing some Control on District. Hope you guys are all doing well. I've been playing with this new controller for about an hour and a half now. Just trying to like break it in and stuff. And yeah, I'm gonna give you guys like a little review. So I'm using the Scuff Instinct Pro, I believe it's called. I never remember if it's Instinct or Infinite. I don't know. I think it's Instinct. Yeah, pretty pricey controller, about $250 after everything. You know, hold on. What is going on? I have 3 people at grenades. Why is everybody at nades? The hill's not here, guys. What are we doing? All right, so the thing is like I could give you guys a little review, you know, about controllers that, you know, maybe I was sponsored by and things like that. But I'll just give you guys a little rundown. So I've been sponsored in the past by pretty much every controller company, but including Scuff. And now that I am using a Scuff again, I will tell you that the quality of the controller is definitely nice. It's definitely probably the nicest quality controller on the market. However, that's not necessarily that important in my opinion, believe it or not. Like, obviously you want your controllers to last and stuff, but that is kind of a different conversation in my opinion. Of course, the guy spawns on my left, bro. Of course. So yeah, I mean, the controller's nice, good material, looks and feels like it'll last. However, if you're looking for a controller with paddles, I would highly recommend just going to a Power A. Power A is a fraction of the cost, and it's going to give you pretty much the exact same performance. You know, like I said, I think 250 is pretty pricey for a controller. This is actually the first time in a long time that I've needed to like purchase a Scuff. Just to be blunt, and yeah, it kind of hurt, you know, dropping 250 on a controller when I used to get them for free. So definitely pricey. Yeah, do I think it's worth the money? I guess it depends. If you know, absolutely want a Scuff and you play a lot of, you know, video games and you're not just playing every now and then I would say go for it. However, I would highly recommend, like I said, going to like a Power A or, you know, something with paddles that does pretty much the same stuff. You know, cheaper, because you really don't need a $250 controller. Yeah. So what do I like about this controller? I like that, you know, the paddles definitely feel pretty responsive. The Power A controller paddles are really responsive as well. However, for whatever reason, I can't like do micro bounces that well on it. And on this Scuff so far, it's kind of hard to tell, you know, what the future will bring. But so far with this Scuff, I definitely feel like my movement is a lot better than my Power A. Kind of closer, not the same, but kind of closer to my movement like back when I was playing Claw. Which is exactly what I'm looking for, to be honest. The whole reason that I really am kind of upset about needing to play on paddles and thumbs is because my movement is not as good as when I was on Claw. But if I'm able to replicate that with any controller, then, you know, whatever controller that would be is the one that I'll be playing on, because it's really important, especially in this game, being able to do like little, you know, adjustments and stuff on the fly that, you know, I've been struggling with lately, I can't lie. So yeah, little things like that right there, just being able to quickly change directions and, you know, not really worry about not getting the bounce, or maybe the paddle doesn't work in that exact moment. I just have a lot more confidence with this controller so far. And like I said, we'll obviously see in the coming weeks, you know, if that remains true. I'm hoping that it does, obviously, but we'll see. All right, enough talking about the controller. That's pretty much it. The paddles are really good. The trigger stops are super crazy. They're like basically mouse buttons. I don't actually like that, to be honest. It's a little bit too ridiculous. I'll take a revive. Of course not. Yeah, it's a little bit too ridiculous. My pistols, I kind of ass now. I just have to like, yeah, I have to kind of get used to it. But whatever. That's pretty much it. Let's lock in, see if I can get this dub. We're gonna have to bring this game back a bit. For whatever reason, man, the whole like hour and a half I've been playing tonight, every single game that I've gotten, it's just people answering the entire game, just trying their absolute hardest. It's pretty weird. I don't know. Alright, this is 2 free kills. That guy's down. Okay. I don't know how he's not down way sooner than that, but I guess. Go over here and grab this bull talk, maybe. Somebody get back in the fucking hill, bro. My teammate's not playing at nades. Regular shit. Torbell's coming up. Teammate's leaving the hill. Okay. And now we're just both dead, probably. Oof. That's kind of what I mean. You guys haven't seen me do anything like that in, honestly, several months probably. But, yeah, that's definitely nice to be able to do again. For whatever reason, Power A, paddles, I love them. I just don't always get the instant response that I'm looking for, which takes a pretty massive hit on my movement. So it's... even if this feeling doesn't last, it's nice to know that it's, like, possible. I have 4 people on me. Yeah, I'm fucked. Literally nothing I could do. Alright, we gotta lock in. They have everything, including the hill. Bo's out now, which is nice. Alright, only one on the hill. Should get my teammate this left spawn. He got the lower spawn again, bro. That's actually crazy. I'm dead. Nice. Alright. I think there's a guy hiding here. Yep, there was a guy hiding here. I do actually have one more thing to mention about this controller. So there's inner and outer paddles. The inner paddles, I really don't like the placement of them. It's what I use to pick up weapons and switch to my shotgun, so it's kind of important, and I really don't like it. But the outer paddles, which is what I would use to roadie run and wall bounce, definitely good. I like them a lot, so I guess that's important as well. But yeah, really not a fan of the inner positioning of the paddles at all. Alright, let's see if I can win this game now. We're in a decent spot for the first time.
How you do it?
I don't know like when defensive up-aiming became like meta for people, but it's really dumb. It only works in this game. This is actually literally the only game. Gears 4, I guess it works, but you also can cancel your bounce and shoot super quickly in that game. See what I mean about how the games have been going, by the way? This is exactly what I'm talking about. People are actually hiding in a corner. Like, good job, bro, I guess. Proud of you, bro. I hope you win this game.
Get me up, will ya?
Okay, get this bow, hopefully. Payback? No, of course not. He just misrolls randomly. Up A's into me. There you go, you fucking idiot. Oh. All right, we got the lead. Let's hold on to it.
Definitely need to get used to this controller, man. Definitely need to get used to this controller.
That all you got?
I guess one other good thing about this controller is the analog sticks are nice. I don't know why, but I just feel like I have good accuracy with this controller. Excuse me. Might be placebo just because, like, new controller and stuff, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I think analog sticks are, like, the least important thing out of a controller. I swear they don't even matter.
Enemy spotted.
Kind of how, like, everybody complains about stick drift. Like, stick drift, like, literally does not even matter. Like, you have control of your analog stick, bro. Like, stick drift, it only matters, like, when there's no pressure on the analog stick. So, like, yeah, I mean, if you're aiming your fucking gun, like, and you're using your right stick at least a little bit, then stick drift won't matter.
Target my mark. Hell yeah, nice. Here we go.
All right. Little control action right there. Whatever. I need to get used to this controller, obviously, but overall, if I had to give you like a 1 to 10, my first initial response of it, I'll give it like a 7.5. The reason I'm giving it like a 7.5 is because it's just so expensive, and it's not that much different from, you know, a $40 Power A controller. So, yeah, definitely not worth $250, but not bad. If you guys would, man, leave a like on the video, hit that subscribe button. Trying to grow the channel, just past 26,000 subs. It's pretty cool. I just got a hit marker on this guy. All good. Like, that right there is exactly what I mean when I talk about like a little micro bounce. That right there is what I've been looking for, man. I have not been able to do those things for the last several months, to be honest. And it's a big part of my play, to be honest. Are you gonna slide? Oh yeah. Now what? Yep. Thank you. Love that. I was so close to a headshot, man. Looking for a freebie here. All right, we got 3 M-bar shots. Take this wide little cover here. Nice. Pick up this guy's Lancer. Guy's still hurt.
Whose side are you on? Throwing shock.
Whoa, where is that? Oh, okay.
Throwing smoke.
How did this guy walk through his teammate's shock? It's supposed to stun him. Like, not like down him, but it's supposed to give him an animation. Yeah, it didn't. Can't sit there. And bars up. I have a feeling somebody's gonna be here, yeah. I love it, man. I love that. I miss being able to do that. That's like what I was really good at, man, on Claw. And I just lost all of those little things that are kind of unnoticeable for you guys, but something that I notice every day I play the game. Oh, you hopped over late. That guy's one. Alright, I do need to actually reload my shotgun first. And then reload this. I'm dropping frames, man. Oh, I get a free kill right here. Oh, you guys don't respect it, huh? Man, why am I dropping frames, bro? What's happening? I always play reclaimed. Why the fuck am I dropping frames now? I wonder if it's the controller, actually. I'm gonna grab this just because I feel like it. I never pick shit like this up. I think it's super corny in ranked when there's no actual ranked. Alright, bro, like, you didn't do anything. Don't take my kill, please. Gotta crack my fucking hand, man. Holy shit.
Oh yeah.
That guy's so hurt, bro. You had to hit him like literally 2 bullets and he's dead. 2 pellets, I mean.
Enemy bird. Smoke out.
Oh, nobody's gonna push my close? Shit, I love that. I got free reign. I got free reign. Nobody's pushing me? Why did nobody push me? I mean, I'll take that. I'll definitely take that. Alright, we're gonna hop into a free for all just because I feel like shotgunning. Yeah, that was a solid game. I mean, I don't really care about going 20-1. I care more about like my little micro, you know, moves and shit like that. Definitely felt good right there. So let's hop into a free for all to end this video. All right, boys, hopping into a little training grounds here to finish this up. Look at this spawn, bro. Like, look at this guy. Okay.
A new weapon is obtainable.
That's my kill, brother. Okay. Had to try way too hard to get out of the spawn right there.
Weapon is on the field.
Are you going for nades? No, you're not. It's like right there. This is the difference between me and some people. Like right there, like somebody would grab nades and shit. But to me, like I want to go fight this guy with M-bar. Here comes the nades. Nice. Let me live for just a second. Is that a grenade right there? It is. Blow that up. Break this guy. Wait, I had to reload. Ooh.
Eyes on target.
Oh my god, bro. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see like how good I actually get, man, on this controller. I honestly don't really believe things like that matter a whole lot, or at least I didn't used to, because I would just play claw. Like I could play claw on any controller, right? Like it doesn't really matter. But I think it does start to matter like when you play on paddles, because if you're not comfortable with the paddles, or maybe if they're not giving you the right inputs in a timely fashion, then obviously like you're not gonna be as good. Like you're not gonna, you know, have this crisp movement and things like that. I've never really been one of those people though that like thinks, oh, if I just get this controller I'll be better, or if this monitor, you know. I've never been like that ever in my whole life.
Eyes on target.
This guy actually didn't press A. Wow. One of the few. Thought for sure he was sliding into that cover. Yeah, just some advice to everybody, man. Like, obviously, a lot of you guys know this, but don't pick up a bull talk and free-for-all, man. It doesn't do anything for you. Even if you get 1 or 2 headshots, you know, cool. Like, I'm getting shot from a bull talk across the map, and this is exactly why, right on cue. That's why you shouldn't pick up a bull talk. You're just helping other people get kills. Even if you don't down me, you have me 1 shot across the map. Now somebody else just hits 1 bullet. Like, bull talks and stuff, I don't know why they're on the game. Like, well, I know why they're in the game, but I don't know why they're in free-for-all. They shouldn't be. Oh, how did I miss that? Yeah, don't get baited by it just because it's on the map. Don't pick it up. Trust me. I feel like a little bit like stupid even needing to say that 5 years into the game. But I do know that there are a lot of people who obviously don't realize or don't think about things the same way as I do. So trying to help you guys out, man. Don't have to listen.
Too easy. Enemy mark.
I feel like my accuracy is super, super good on this controller. Not good enough, I guess. I did not hit a good shot at the end. But I also would have won that fight way before then if Spawn Shield wasn't in the game. Alright, same thing. Yeah, I don't know what he's doing. That guy is 1 in 11, so you have to use a shotgun, bro. This isn't Call of Duty. What the fuck? What the fuck? I can't. What the fuck? Oh, I literally like couldn't move my right stick.
You're out of luck.
There we go. What the hell is going on? Oh my god. That can't happen.
This'll do.
I'm dead to a drop, man. Oh my god, bro. Just trying to get used to this controller.
Major incoming frag.
Guess they traded. Oh, I missed. Alright, not my best performance now. Things were going well, but yeah, definitely not my best.
Kills.
Wow, you're not hurt enough to go down? 90%, bro. What? I thought for sure I was going to down him with that. Alright. Well, I guess I'm picking this up. Okay.
One kill remaining.
GG's. Alright, we yeah, definitely didn't play as good as I could have towards the end. Second half of that game. My brain kind of like didn't work for a second, which is kind of weird. But what is this guy saying, bro? Like, yeah, dude, I'm definitely on a mouse. I just have a hard time believing like people are actually this lost. But, you know, there are a lot of crazy people in this world. All right, boys, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you guys, you know, take that input for the controller situation, especially with Christmas coming up. Who knows, man? You know, maybe you guys are getting a controller or something. So, yeah, I would ask for ones that make sense. All right, boys. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Hit that sub button. Hit that like button. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.